Welcome to another installment of Smoky Mountain TV presented by the National Wrestling Alliance. I'm your host, Matt Rhodes. And like we said last week, thanks to all of our great fans for coming out to Spring Breakout a couple of Thursday nights ago, Kingsport Civic Auditorium. That footage has been processed. That footage has been delivered to the offices, and it is ready for recap this week on the program. We'll get to that in just a few moments. But at that event, we saw one of the most heinous and shocking events ever take place in this company's history. I've been here for over 8 years, and I've seen everything that you can possibly think of. But trust me, as being a person who I thought was friends with this young man, I did not see this coming. Nobody saw this coming, especially the fans of the NWA Smoky Mountain. It was indeed a shocker, and I could describe it from the top of the program to the end of the program and not do it justice. The video footage is on standby. Let's go back and take a look at the shocking events at the conclusion of the Mountain Empire Championship match between notorious Nick Hammonds and Vince Brent.
Championship setting here next to us as well, but we see the action in the ring, a clean break between the two men, and have a great deal of respect for each other, that being Nick Hammonds and Vince Brent. Brent, though, outstanding the support here he has behind him. Nick Hammonds is popular with the fans of NWA Smoky Mountain, but none more popular than Vince Brent.
But at the end of the day, what does that do for you? What does that do for you at the end of the day, Matt?
Well, it's carried Vince Brent
What do these cheers
way.
do for you at the end of the day? It does nothing for you at the end of the day.
Well, nonetheless, here a collar and elbow tie-up. Hammonds now with a side headlock. Hammonds, of course, the bigger of the two men. So Vince, as he finds himself in pretty much every match he competes in, is going to have to use the speed advantage here, Mike Cooper, against the larger Nick Hammonds. Right now, Brent is in a bad spot here, center of the ring. Hammonds is working over this headlock here, and the Mountain Empire Championship hangs in the balance.
That's right. Now, Nick Hammonds is hungry for this championship. Nick actually lost the championship in West Virginia to Toby Farley and really wants to get the title back. Vince Brent, on the other hand, he's really wanting to get a hold of the title, but he panders to the crowd a little bit too much. And as you see tonight, Nick is not paying attention to the fans. He's focused on what's in front of him. He wants that title. Vince would be very, very well suited to follow the same example and not pander to these fans. I've said it before.
Mike Cooper, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but the fans of NWA Smoky Mountain has carried Vince Brent to where he's at today. From the time the young man was 18 years old to he is right now, this man has carried this company on his back and the fan support behind him. He has no doubt been the most popular star in NWA Smoky Mountain, all the way back to the PWF days. You know what I'm talking about, Dylan Sizemore. Everybody wants to come see this young man compete because he has a heart and he has a knack for these fans. He loves each and every one of them, and you don't find that with many competitors. And a big shoulder tackle, though, Nick Hammonds stayed on top of things here.
Now, Matt Rhodes, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with his relationship with the fans. He loves his fans. The fans love him. But when you're in there and you're wrestling for a title, sometimes you just need to forget about those fans and focus on what's in front of you, and that tonight is Nick Hammonds.
Sizemore, I know there's no love lost between you and Vince Brent. Who are you pulling for here in this matchup?
I don't know who I'm pulling for, but I'll tell you what I'm looking for. The man who decides to stop caring about these ever-important fans and do what it takes, do what they've got to do to win the belt. I see this Mountain Empire Championship sitting in front of me. I know the links that Toby Farley went to get it. He didn't give one care about the people sitting in these seats because he knows he's better than them. That's what it takes. You've got to say, I'm better than you, I'm better than my opponent, I'm better than the fans, and I'm going to do what it takes no matter what that is to win the belt.
Well, there you have it, folks. There's Dylan Sizemore speaking on behalf of Toby Farley. But if that's what you're looking for, I mean, you've got to look at Nick Hammonds here, who's straddled both sides of the fence many times in his career, and he's pretty much willing to do anything here, probably to win this championship. Brent with a nice drop kick here, and the fan favorite of NWA Smoky Mountain is well in control of this contest, as the referee doing a good job here officiating this contest as Nick Hammonds goes to the ropes. And there you see it. Like I said, straddling both sides of the fence, Mike Cooper. Nick Hammonds using that rope to get a break.
Mike Cooper, I'm going to cut you off before you say anything. Matt, you're talking about Nick straddling both sides of the fence. He's flip-flopped more than a ping pong paddle. I don't know what the reference you want to use here is. Nick Hammonds is a snake. That's all it boils down to. Nick is out for Nick, and that's all he cares about. The fans may think that he has them. He doesn't care. Nick is out for Nick. I've known Nick for years. I've watched Nick for years. I've been involved with Nick. I know he doesn't care. That's an advantage he has.
And that's what worries me. You've been involved with Nick. I've seen you touting around on social media about this big surprise you've got going on. And it wouldn't surprise me one bit.
Is it not, boys? It's big.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit.
It's huge. It's huge. It is a huge surprise.
It's
a fantastic surprise. It's a great surprise. I've put my best people on this surprise. It's earth-shattering, Matt Rhodes.
Well, I will keep my faith in Nick Hammonds for the time being, as we've seen a clean wrestling match so far, Mike Cooper. And a nice reversal here. Some great chain wrestling here from these two young athletes. Nick Hammonds, though, a Smoky Mountain original, been here since really day one. Alongside you, you've been here for a long time. Nick Hammonds is looking to recapture that gold. And right now he's looking very impressive in doing so.
That's exactly right. I've known Nick Hammonds since the very beginning of his career, and I will have to agree with Dylan Sizemore on something here, and where Nick cares more about Nick in winning the match. It's not that he doesn't love the fans or appreciate the fans, but Nick is willing to do exactly what Nick needs to do to win that championship. And if Vince would get a little more of that in him, he may have more championships.
Oh, good God! He about turned him in half.
Well, that was huge clothesline.
We were talking a few minutes ago about the fans. Nick just took too long. He waited, got that reaction from the fans. Jordan, rookie mistake.
That was a rookie mistake.
Would you do that? Would you do that?
I don't care what these people think. I don't care what these people say. We do what the agency does best. Win.
Right now, Nick Hammonds looks like no rookie, as Vince Brent is in a lot of trouble here. The referee, Jeff Klepper, doing a great job of checking. Vince Brent does not want to submit at this point. But I believe Brent is willing to do everything within the confines of the rule book to win this championship, and a championship that's eluded him for a long time, or any singles championship for that matter. Vince Brent's just been unable to get over the hump. But you know what? He's got respect of everybody in the locker room for doing things the right way. Here's cover 1, 2.5, as Hammonds almost had it put away.
Doing things the right way. You've talked about it all match. What has that got him? Where's that got him? He's still in the same place he's been for years. He's fighting for a championship that he's not won. How long has it been since Vince has had a championship around his waist?
Well, knowing Vince, the adoration of these fans means the absolute world to him. And I think of course he wants to be the champion. Who doesn't want to be the champion? But he has the support of all these great people here in Kingsport, all throughout the Mountain Empire, and that's what keeps him going.
But what has it got him? That's my question. What has the support got him? Jordan, you don't have the support. What have you don't have the support of the fans. You don't care. What have you had? Championships. Toby, you don't care what the fans think. What have you had? Championships.
You know, I've held a lot of championships, but that's not necessarily the main priority. The people sometimes, Dylan, can make you better. Okay, sometimes the people can make you better.
That's a smart man right there.
It's not always the situation. I mean, you do got to pay attention to what's going on in the ring, but sometimes the people is what gets you through.
Yeah, worrying about them people's what cost you the NWA World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, yeah, look out. Big move here. Crossface. A crossface in the ring. And he may have Vince Brent on the ropes in the Mountain Empire Championship. It hangs in the balance. Will Brent tap out? Oh, my God. And now he's got it again, Mike. Brent is in the center of the ring.
His hands poised to tap. He's in the center of the ring. If he does not get to the ropes on this, I don't think that he's going to make it through this. He's managed to pull his arm out, though.
Nick has lost some leverage here, and he's getting closer to the bottom rope. But again, Nick Hammonds doesn't have the leverage that he once had just a moment ago.
A clean break by Nick Hammonds. You got to give that one to him.
But back to Mr. Farley's point, I believe he has enough common sense to know.
I believe his common sense has been messed up with this medication he's taking.
Pay the ways for you, for me, for every single person that competes here in the ring. So I think he has enough common sense to know that is for your counterpart there. Championship, of course, he's been a successful champion. What happened earlier in the night?
You're talking about these people. Nick has tried to pant to these people during this match. Vince has tried to pant to these people in this match. There's been plenty of times they could have put each other away. You talk about Toby. Toby wants to talk about these fans. Toby, what medicine are you taking for your arm here? The fans are what cost you the World's Heavyweight Championship.
And a DDT.
If it wasn't for
Trying to
caring about
cut you
these
off,
fans,
Dylan,
the world title would be yours right now.
Big spinning DDT, Matt Rhodes. If Vince could have gone for the cover there, he may have gotten the win. But again, going to the fans and letting them know, looking for their approval. I'm not saying that that your fans getting behind you doesn't help you, because it does. You're right, Toby Farley. It does help you at times. What I'm saying is, when you're in the title match like this, put it at the back of your mind and concentrate on what's in front of you.
Well, what Vince has got on his mind right now, just a second. Oh, he missed it!
And that's why he missed it. He took the time to pander to the fans.
Okay, so hold the phone. Did I just hear that Dylan said that the fans are what cost me the NWA World Heavyweight title?
Yes, they did. They cost it.
They did.
I'm pretty sure that was you, because I had the champ pinned, and that was you, buddy.
No, you're just sitting here.
So this goes back on you.
You're sitting here pandering to the fans.
I think, Dylan, that is an argument you just lost, but a big move in the ring. 1, 2, and a near fall.
So close. Both men have taken so much out of each other.
This isn't for the World's Championship, the Mountain Empire title on the line here. The former champion watches on as he's nursing that shoulder injury. I know you're waiting to get back, Toby, and face the winner of this matchup down the road when you're 100%. But who's going to be the champion? Nick Hammonds going to somewhere he really never goes, and that's the top rope. High risk, high rent district here for Nick Hammonds.
Taking too long.
He is taking too long, but he's waiting for Vince to come up to his feet, and Vince caught him.
He wasn't comfortable up there. He should have never been up there. Vince cut him off.
Nick Hammonds trying to hang it all out here. This championship is important. And those headbutts, and one of them may be busted open here. Vince, is he going for a big move up top here? Oh, my goodness. We know Vince has got this in him. Oh, wow! And Vince landed on his head. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, that
I'll give it to him.
Jesus
That
Christ.
was impressive. That was impressive.
And Vince come up favoring his spine. We know Vince has had a long history with his neck. And there's a cover and a kick out at 2. And where did Nick Hammonds get that from?
he wants this title.
That was 2. That's what happened to me. Well, nonetheless, a 2 count. This match continues. The Mountain Empire Championship hangs in the balance here. Vince Brent trying to capture that championship for the first time in his successful career. Vince Brent sizing him up, maybe going for the patented kill shot here. If he hits this, it may be all but done. With a kill shot. No. Oh, and he knocked down the referee, Jeff Klepper.
You know what?
Where
are you going? Jordan Cage and Dylan Sizemore has both went to the ring. And Toby Farley's still here with us. What are they doing?
I got to be honest here, I have no idea. This ain't what they told me.
Wait a minute.
Wait, he threw Vince.
He handed him a chain.
He threw Vince a chain.
Oh, my God, what the hell? What the hell have we just seen here?
You're saying you knew nothing about this, Toby Farley?
No, I didn't know anything about this.
Vince Brent used a chain that was handed to him by Jordan Cage, and he hit him with it.
This was nothing to do with what they told me was going on earlier tonight.
Vince, what are you doing? Have you lost your mind? Vince, no. 1, 2, 3. And Vince Brent is the new Mountain Empire champion. But he looks like he's aligned with the agency. What the hell?
I can't believe he actually took that chain and used it. They're
asking for you, Toby. And Toby says he had no knowledge of this, and I'm inclined to believe him. Because he's shocked. Vince Brent has just turned his back on the fans of NWA Smoky Mountain, and I never thought I would see it. Never.
Matt Rhodes, I am very shocked by this. Dylan threw in the belt to Nick Hammonds, and Nick refused to use it, but Jordan Cage throws in the chain, and
Nick Hammonds tossed out of the ring like garbage.
Wait, are you sure he's aligning with him? Because he's standing off, threatening them.
I don't know what to believe. I don't know what my eyes are seeing right now.
Dylan holding out his hand.
These two men have hated each other for years.
Years.
Oh, my God. And look at the look of shock and disdain on the face of the former Mountain Empire champion, Toby Farley.
Did you hear him out there? Why, Vince, why? I'm talking to all of you right now. I'm talking to all you ingrates, all you hypocrites. Look into this camera right now. You ask why, we're about to tell you why. For years, this man has went out to the ring, put his body, put his life on the line to entertain each and every one of you. He's went from pillar to post. He's took beating after beating. We gave him some of them. He's took beating after beating for you. He's in the hospital. His girlfriend gets kidnapped. Anything you could think of that happens to a man, he does it for you. But when he needed you, when he needed the fans to vote for him, what did you do? You crapped on him. You picked somebody else. That was your mistake. That's when you prove that you're nothing but hypocrites. That's when you prove you're nothing but ingrateful little sons of... I can't say it. I can't say it. I can't say it. But you know exactly what you are. And you also know this. The tide has changed. The story has changed. It's a new game now. Because Vince Brent has finally wised up. He's joined the agency. He's joined the greatest thing going in professional wrestling today. You're one of the strongest forces this area has ever seen. We were one of the strongest groups this area has ever seen. When you put those two combustible elements together, have you ever seen a group this strong? Have you ever seen a group this talented? No, you haven't. For years, he's been on a roll. People may think that roll stopped. No. It's the agency train now. You either get on or you get ran over, because it ain't gonna stop. Are you listening to me? It's a new game. I'm telling you, it's all changing. It's all changing. We're here to take over. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. It all starts now. You ready?
Attention, nonprofit organizations. Are you tired of selling candy bars and candles and not able to raise the funds you would like to? For the past 10 years, NWA Smoky Mountain has raised lots of money for many great non-for-profit organizations, and you can bring the same fundraising technique to your event. For more information, please call area code 423-773-5449 or area code 423-631-9110. Can't get enough of NWA Smoky Mountain? Do you enjoy watching NWA Smoky Mountain TV and want to see more of your favorite stars? Then I have good news for you. Our website, NWASmokyMountain.com, is the place you need to be for all the exclusive news, exclusive matches, exclusive blogs by your favorite NWA Smoky Mountain stars, and much more.
Hello, I'm Ken Daffron.
And I'm Gail. We're owners of DALTON Direct Carpets in Kingsport.
We're featuring Caress Carpet from Shaw Industries. Carpet's so soft it makes you want to take your shoes off and play, or even take a nap on the floor. Financing is available. That's at DALTON Direct Carpets, Bloomingdale Road in Kingsport.
Are you experiencing neck pain, back pain, or headaches? Muse Family Chiropractic can help. Dr. Alan Muse provides a complete assessment using state-of-the-art technology to determine the cause of the pain and offers advanced treatments to help you find your way to a healthier, pain-free life. At Muse Family Chiropractic, we provide chiropractic care for the whole family, from newborns to great-grandparents, and we accept most insurances.
At Muse Family Chiropractic, you're not just a patient, you're family.
Call us today at 247-5000.
Hey, welcome to Tennessee Title Owens.
How's it going?
It's going. How can I help you today?
Well, I've been having some car issues. I could really use a loan. So.
Man, what happened?
Funny, I was just driving along and a horse just came out of the sky. So.
Get the cash you need fast with Tennessee Title Loans. Located on East Stone Drive in Kingsport.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the opening contest here at NWA Smoky Mountain Spring Breakout. Matt Rhodes will be joined by Tony Gibbons for this matchup. This is a debut of two young stars here in the NWA. This is Tracer X and Rob Killjoy. You see Killjoy right there on your screen. Tony, I look forward to this matchup here.
Two great competitors out of South Carolina coming here to make a name for themselves in NWA Smoky Mountain because they know that this is the place to be.
A lot of great wrestlers come from the Palmetto State. It is a beautiful area. I've traveled there many a time, so these guys have traveled all the way from South Carolina to be here in Kingsport, Tennessee, on a grand stage here at the legendary Civic Auditorium. And a knife-edge chop there by Rob Killjoy.
These two men have wrestled each other all over the Carolinas. They are no stranger to each other, and they are bringing their feud here as both men debut here in NWA Smoky Mountain.
Trying to impress the matchmakers here, and hopefully one, if not both of these guys, could earn an invite back here, but they're going to have to have a great showing here, Tony Gibbons, to indeed earn that invite back to the Smoky Mountain. Looks at that big clothesline is Tracer X. Wow, look at this innovative offense here.
That was impressive. Wow, this guy.
Oh, he landed on his head.
But you know what? He recovered.
Nice recovery there. That could have ended badly for Tracer X.
I've had some of those crash and burn moments. What is that?
Oh, incredible. Wow.
Man, these guys are as good in person as they are on tape. Impressive. They come here to put on a showing for these fans here.
I've had a chance to check them out on tape. This is the first chance seeing them live, and many of our fans here, I'm sure it is as well. Nice roll through there by Killjoy, but he's got his back turned to his opponent, Tony. Oh, and he's going to send him out of the ring. But he hangs on. Good move there by Tracer X. A lot of high-paced action here. Holy cow!
Man, these guys, Tracer X here, what a great athlete. What a great high flyer. And he's showing that he belongs here in NWA Smoky Mountain.
Jake Boo trying to hold him back here, and he's going to do a suicide dive. and he just got his bell rung.
I think that momentary distraction where he tried to get the referee out of the way, I think that moment cost Tracer X.
I believe so. Jake Booth just trying to do his job and keep the men in the ring here, but these guys are explosive and are all over the place here. Oh, nice move there. Rolls out of the way of the big splash, and Tracer X using his speed to his advantage here. Would you see that springboard?
Well, you know what? That could be, no, kick out. You know, I didn't know if Rob Killjoy was going to get out of that or not.
I think he may have knocked one of his teeth out.
I think that was already missing, but you know what? I'm sure that some other ones are loose.
Snap suplex by Tracer X, and a great way to kick us off here, Tony, with some great excitement from two young men trying to make a name for themselves here in the National Wrestling Alliance.
He is calling for a 450 splash.
Wasting too much time here as Killjoy has a chance to recover. But here comes Tracer X. What's he going to set up for here? Oh, a boot to the side of the head.
That is his finisher, a beautiful 450, but let's see what, oh, look.
Holy moly, a double stomp.
Well, shades of Jason Kincaid right there.
1, 2, and a near fall.
You know, that would have been enough to put a lot of competitors away. I'm sure that Rob Killjoy has won many matches with that maneuver, because that maneuver was devastating.
Got to hand it to the toughness there of Tracer X. And those stiff boots there. Oh, that one to the side of the head. Going to go for a cover, but no, he's going to inflict the pain here. Going to pull back on the nose. Trying to rearrange the facial features of Tracer X here.
You know, I really like this Rob Killjoy. Very, very aggressive, very impressive, as is Tracer X. Both these men here, look at he just taunting the crowd here. Getting under the skin of the people here at the Kingsport Civic Auditorium.
Oh, and he spits out on some of the fans. Not a good call there. And now going to use the full advantage of the 5 count here. Choking Tracer X now over that middle rope. Rob Killjoy he's well in advantage here. But Tracer X, he just keeps fighting back. You got to love this kid's spirit and his heart here. Oh, goodness. Man, he may have a few molars missing after that stiff shot.
You know, I've been trying to figure this out this whole time. These guys actually remind me of a young Chase Owens against a young Jason Kincaid.
That's a great analogy, Tony Gibbons. These guys are hanging it out there. Great chemistry in the ring, but a great rival. That's, like you said, traveled up and down the East Coast here, and now we're seeing it displayed here in Kingsport.
You know, Killjoy shows some inexperience there by putting both hands on the chest of the cover instead of, you know, going down for a body press, a lateral press, or even, you know, hooking the legs. That might have cost him because he may have been able to put Tracer X away.
Rear waist lock here. Tracer X trying to battle out of it here. Oh, wow, he kind of caught half of a forearm.
He didn't get all of it, though.
Sends him off the ropes now, up and over. Great exchange of the forearm. And you talk about Owens and Kincaid. Kincaid, he likes to use those forearms. We'll see those a little later on tonight, but almost had it put away there to Rob Killjoy, but this Tracer X kid, this guy's hanging in there. And what a battle we're seeing to kick us off, and we're just now getting started with the event tonight.
You know, Rob Killjoy very, very smart there, going back to the same hold. That reverse bear hug, that waist lock, where he's putting pressure on the abdominal muscles. And, you know, he just puts him right back down there. Tracer X trying to make a comeback, but Killjoy cuts him right back off.
A big clubbing blow to the spine. I bet the spine's tingling after that one, Tony. But now Tracer X with a quick reversal. Some forearms of his own takes down Rob Killjoy. And we're seeing Tracer X regain the upper hand here.
What a drop kick there. He hit the drop kick and then landed back on his feet. What's this? What could this be? Oh, my God. This could be something devastating.
This doesn't look good.
Good thing Killjoy got out of that, whatever that was.
Oh, man! And I think he caught him right in the jaw with his knee.
He's out. Look at that. There's nobody home there. The lights are on, but there is nobody home.
Yeah, he just fell like a sack of potatoes. Here's a cover, and this is going to be over for 1-2 and a near fall.
Yeah, I'm really surprised Killjoy was able to kick out there because he looked like he may be concussed. And look, it looks like Tracer X is once again calling for the 450 splash.
Well, he's got him here awful close to the corner, but Tracer X fighting back. What's he going to go for here? Cross body. Roll through. Oh, wow.
Well, variation of a T-bone suplex.
Absolutely. 1, 2, and again a 2.5.
These guys are kicking out of a lot of things that a normal human being wouldn't be able to, an average wrestler. These guys are obviously very, very talented, and they're showing it right here.
Well, they're throwing everything at each other here except for the kitchen sink. Rob Killjoy, I think he's going to try to pull everything off the wall here. Up, going to try maybe hit a pile driver. No, he's going to.
Pile driver's illegal. Hopefully he's not going for a pile driver variation. Maybe a pedigree here. Maybe a butterfly suplex. Tiger bomb.
Multiple moves he could hit from that position, but right now he's in a bad position. Nice vertical suplex.
Yeah, it looked like he was almost, I thought he was going to go for a fisherman's buster there. It looks like he couldn't get all of it, get a hook.
Whoa, look out. Suicide dive into the front row. And those fans just got their money's worth on the ticket they bought to come in here. Hello.
Man, this Tracer X, as well as Rob Killjoy, both of them pulling out all the stops here in NWA Smoky Mountain in their debut. Both men trying to make an impression, and he's going to the top rope. Could it be once again? Could it be this time? Could he hit it? Is this it?
He may hit it. 450 moved. He landed on his feet and rolled through. Oh, God.
Big jumping knee. Here goes German suplex coming up.
German bridge, 1, 2, and on your fall.
I saw you grabbing for the hammer. You thought that was it, and so did I.
Yeah, I thought that was it. How can they kick out of anything else here?
You know, he took a lot of power the way he lifted him up for that German suplex. Tracer X was trying to get out. Rob Killjoy had him up in the air and just let him think about it, and then just drove him down with the German suplex. Textbook.
Well, both of these men displaying strength here, both being in the junior heavyweight weight class, but showing great strength here. They're going for a double underhook, something here.
What's this going to be?
Oh, a reverse! Wow!
Devastating!
Wow, a reverse hurricanrana, wow.
Right, he dumped him right on top of his head.
I have never seen anything like that. 450 splash! 1, 2, 3. This one's over.
Wow. All I can say is absolutely wow. Two guys came here tonight to make a name for themselves, and you know what? I would say not just the winner, Tracer X. I think Rob Killjoy also made a name for himself. You will see, this is coming from me, you will see these guys back in NWA Smoky Mountain for sure.
Well, indeed, the powers that be have to be impressed with what they saw here in this opening matchup.
Attention, nonprofit organizations. Are you tired of selling candy bars and candles and not able to raise the funds you would like to? For the past 10 years, NWA Smoky Mountain has raised lots of money for many great non-for-profit organizations, and you can bring the same fundraising technique to your event. For more information, please call area code 423-773-5449 or area code 423-631-9110.
Can't get enough of NWA Smoky Mountain? Do you enjoy watching NWA Smoky Mountain TV and want to see more of your favorite stars? Then I have good news for you. Our website, NWASmokyMountain.com, is the place you need to be for all the exclusive news, exclusive matches, exclusive blogs by your favorite NWA Smoky Mountain stars, and much more.
Hello, I'm Ken Daffron.
And I'm Gail. We're owners of DALTON Direct Carpets in Kingsport.
We're featuring Caress Carpet from Shaw Industries, Carpet Society soft it makes you want to take your shoes off and play or even take a nap on the floor. Financing is available. That's at DALTON Direct Carpets, Bloomingdale Road in Kingsport.
Are you experiencing neck pain, back pain, or headaches? Muse Family Chiropractic can help. Dr. Alan Muse provides a complete assessment using state-of-the-art technology to determine the cause of the pain and offers advanced treatments to help you find your way to a healthier, pain-free life. At Muse Family Chiropractic, we provide chiropractic care for the whole family, from newborns to great-grandparents, and we accept most insurances.
At Muse Family Chiropractic, you're not just a patient, you're family.
Call us today at 247-5000.
Hey, welcome to Tennessee Title Owners.
How's it going?
It's going. How can I help you today?
Well, I've been having some car issues. I could really use the loan. So.
Man, what happened?
Funny, I was just driving along and a horse just came out of the sky. So.
Get the cash you need fast with Tennessee Title Loans. Located on Eaststone Drive in Kingsport.
Fans, the next time you can see the stars of NWA Smoky Mountain is going to be on Saturday night, April the 16th, at our home, the Kingsport Civic Auditorium, for the annual event that people come from over 12 hours away to see. That is the annual Smoky Mountain Cup tournament. On that night, 12 of the best professional wrestlers in the world today will compete for a chance to be the #1 contender for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. And let's run down those matches right now. We're going to talk about the crown jewel, Chase Owens, the man we saw in the controversial finish at the Kingsport Civic Auditorium a couple of weeks ago. He is in one-on-one action against Ethan Case, ladies and gentlemen. Chase Owens has specifically asked for great competition for this tournament, and he has been granted that request, and this will be a great first-round matchup for the member of the New Japan Pro Wrestling Bullet Club, Chase Owens. Also, we're going to see picture-perfect Jordan KAGE as he takes on Timmy Lou Retton. Timmy Lou Retton had a great outing against the World Heavyweight Champion Jack Stane at Spring Breakout. He gets an opportunity against Smoky Mountain's Jordan KAGE. Great one-on-one matchup there. Also, the returning Ali Shabazz, who's been out on injury since January. He is back in action against the returning Mr. Everybody Knows, Sean Schultz. That'll be a great matchup as well, ladies and gentlemen. Also, the NWA Southeastern Heavyweight Champion, over 4.5-year reign as champion, Jason the Gift Kincaid, as he takes on Ring of Honor star Leo Rush. This is a rematch from the Ring of Honor tournament that these two had a fantastic showdown at, and we're going to see that rematch at the Civic Auditorium on April the 16th, ladies and gentlemen. Also, the return of Kyle Matthews as he takes on former TNA star Jimmy Rave in a fantastic one-on-one matchup. And Axton Ray, the brand new television champion, he's going to be taking on Anthony Henry. And it is indeed going to be 12 of the best wrestlers in the world today. Kingsport Civic Auditorium, one night for the chance to be the #1 contender for the World's Heavyweight Championship. And later on this week on NWASmokyMountain.com, we're going to be announcing participants for Tag Team Turmoil. It's a 7-team tag team gauntlet. And the winner of that gauntlet will be the NWA United States Tag Team Champions. What a great night it's going to be. Get your tickets by going to NWASmokyMountain.com. Trust me, they're going fast, so you want to get to the website right now to ensure you get a great seat at the Civic Auditorium. But hey, there is no bad seats in the Civic Auditorium. Mark your calendars for the Smoky Mountain Cup, April the 16th, 7:30 p.m. bell time. Fans, be there.
November 14th, 2011, was the date that Jason the Gift Kincaid captured the NWA Southeastern Heavyweight Championship. Here we are 4.5 years later. Saturday night, March 24, or Thursday night, March 24, 2016. He's still champion. And he defends against probably his toughest opponent in his career, Chase Owens. And they're going to go at it here one-on-one. Matt Rhodes with the call, Mike Cooper here ringside. Here we go. And they're going to start off fast in a series of rights from Chase Owens, the crown jewel, the member of the Bullet Club, as Kincaid rolls out of the ring. Oh, wow. Owens taking the fight to the champion. And if you follow social media, NWA Smoky Mountain, you have saw the disparaging words that Kincaid had for Chase Owens. A lot of people calling them true. But nonetheless, Kincaid and Owens going to another level now on the outside of the ring. Referee Smoke Carver, I believe, is going to let this one go.
Absolutely. These two men are absolutely no stranger to each other. They've been each other's toughest opponent for years, trading titles. They traded the NWA World Junior Heavyweight title, and now Chase is trying to become NWA Southeast Heavyweight Champion for the first time.
We got to think so much has changed in 4.5 years. Mike Cooper, I mean, he's got a count. On the chairs! Holy cow! Oh, wow, he took a soda can and was going to try to bounce it off the skull of Owens, and Owens hit a belly to back on the chair.
And there's absolutely no give to those chairs. That had to hurt.
Yes, on the back rake. Oh, and he got the soda, and people got a water bottle. Somebody got a shower over there. Looks like Terry Maples, our cameraman, got one. I think he could use one. Rolls him back into the ring, and here comes Owens, who's been in control from the start. Upstairs, and a big double axe handle. Paying homage to the Hall of Famer, the late, great Macho Man Randy Savage. And now Owens gonna put the boots to him in the corner.
Chase is determined that he's going to be the man that's going to end the title reign of Jason Kincaid, the longest reigning champion in all of professional wrestling.
Owens was getting a little mouthy with the referee, and Smoke Carver had to remind him who was in charge. And I think it distracted Owens for enough time for Kincaid to get the upper hand here. Now the back rake is returned to the crown jewel of the NWA, that being the Chase Owens, the former junior heavyweight champion of the world. And those knife-edge chops from the Gift. And now look out as they go to the other turnbuckle. Owens, now they're trading back and forth here. Owens those quick like kicks. And right in the mush of Kincaid. And Kincaid's got a few teeth that's been knocked out over the years. He may have a few more after that one. Reversal of the Irish whip. Spinning back elbow. And the champion is in control.
There's a lot of ego in the ring tonight, too. A lot of confidence, but a lot of ego. These two men are the best there are. Trading victories back and forth with each other, and they just want to know who truly is the best. Chase truly believes he's the better man, and so does Jason truly believe that Jason Kincaid
Wait a minute. I get the referee. This was not billed as a no disqualification match, but he just used a ladder into the midsection. Oh, off the chair. And the referee's just letting it go. A lot of implications here. Fans voted for this matchup. They wanted to see Owens.
Chase, I will make you real.
And Kincaid commandeering the camera. Kincaid went for a cover, but this is not a Falls Count Anywhere match. And a chop from Chase here. They're trying to get this thing back into the ring, and it's getting awful dangerously close. There's some technical equipment over there, and our fans are going to get tucked out here. Look out.
All the way back to the stage, brawling all over this arena.
They're using weapons and everything else. Watch out! Off the stairs! Jesus Christ!
Those stairs weigh I don't know.
It takes
couple
3 people to
100
move
pounds.
him. It takes 3 to move him. And Chase just moved him with his shoulder. That had to hurt. Oh, wow. A double axe handle from the stage. And that's high up. And landing on concrete floor, that's not good on the old knees.
Absolutely not. Referee Smoke Carver showing a lot of discretion here, letting this go. He realizes that there's so much at stake here, more than just the title. Jason Kincaid honestly believes that every opportunity that Chase Owens has earned over the last couple of years should have been his. He should have been the one to go to Japan. He should have been the one to join the Bullet Club.
I agree with you, Mike Cooper. And Jason Kincaid made that statement. And I believe Kincaid has deserved that right to go to Japan, that right to be in the world title matches, the world's junior heavyweight title matches, wrestling the big names. But Kincaid has seemed to be overlooked. Why, I don't know. He is definitely the best unsigned professional wrestler in the sport today, and that's not a knock on Chase Owens, but Kincaid is indeed the gift. And you're seeing it on display here, but Owens showing why he's so talented here. A great matchup, a great exchange here. Baseball slides underneath the champion. And an enziguri takes Kincaid down.
And
a lot of high impact.
I'm not going to argue that either, Matt Rhodes, because Jason does deserve all the opportunities. Don't know why he's overlooked, but the fact remains, though, like you said, these are the 2 best there are. 2 best unsigned wrestlers in the entire world today in the ring for us.
Yeah, and it's a pleasure calling their matches, and we've called many of them over the years, and they've all been classics. And this one is living up to the hype as Kincaid bounces back out, back in with a neck breaker, going for the cover. He may secure the win here. And a 2 3/4. And great positioning there by the ref.
One of his many, like he likes to call them, kinnovations. You never know where he's going to come from or what kind of move he's going to come up with. He comes up with things on the fly, and I think sometimes he doesn't even know what he's going to do.
Kincaid is a talent. He's an artist in that ring, ladies and gentlemen. That's the best way to describe him. And sometimes he doesn't think about what he's going to do. He just rolls with it. And sometimes it's the beautifulest thing you'll ever see. And he's going for a standard textbook suplex here, but it's being blocked by Chase Owens. Owens trying not to get dropped on his head here. Both men not wanting to take the slam. And a super kick. Owens just falls down. Oh, down where? Oh, down there.
Mocking the fact that Chase Owens is a member of the Bullet Club. Rubbing it in his face.
Well, he may be a member of the Bullet Club, but there's no Bullet Club here tonight. It's him. And he's on his own here. He's in a bad spot here with his head scissors, Mike.
And a lot of people don't understand exactly just how much pressure and the pain that a figure 4 headlock does put on a person. Not only is it crushing your head, it's cutting off the blood flow to your brain. It makes you dizzy, and if it's held on long enough, you will pass out from this move.
Right now, it's been latched on for the past few minutes here, seems like it. And Owens all going to roll over to his stomach here, and he gets out of it. Great reversal there. And they're still going at it. High impact here. Big shoulder tackle. Sleeper. Sleeper applied by Kincaid. Owens throws him out to the floor. Oh, hard impact on the concrete. Oh, look out, look out, look out, look out! Chase Owens takes him out. And he may have took his own self out with it.
Both men holding nothing back in this match. They know exactly what they have to do to win. You know, you've got to absolutely let it all out and absolutely incapacitate the other man in the ring, because neither of these men are going to lay down for anyone.
Owens rolls Jason back into the ring here. The damage has been done to both individuals. And a big right hand sends Kincaid just springboarding off the ropes now. Reversal. And Chase Owens coming up with the offense. Kips up. He's still got it. Plenty of momentum left in the tank here. And a right hand. And another right hand. Oh! And a little extra curricular activity. Oh, my God. And that's just taunting the wrong man. Oh! Kincaid went for it, and it bit him. Atomic drop. And a stiff right forearm. What a great matchup here. A wrestling clinic, Mike. Oh, gosh. Eats the boot to the face.
It's every bit as good as we knew it would be.
Oh, he caught him there. Drops him. But out of desperation did Kincaid. And both men are down. On cover here. 1, 2. Oh, almost a new champion.
Chase Owens
signaling for the end here.
He's got him in his sights, signaling that it's over with.
Maybe going for the roaring elbow. Yes. Oh, no. Blocked. Oh, he turned him on his head. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh, near fall. And again, the back and forth in this matchup. Really, no man has a clear advantage right now, Mike, in the home stretch of this matchup. But both men have given all they've had so far.
That's right. It's so even when these two are in the ring with each other. It's impossible to call a winner. It really is. It just comes down to who hits the most devastating move first.
Oh, and a big forearm there. Owens, I think it may have woke him up. It may have woke him up, Mike. It hit me again. Oh! And I believe he will. It kicked him right in the face. There's some things you don't call the champion, and what Chase Owens just muttered isn't one of them. Oh, and Owens now. Oh, shoot, fuck. The high knee. Oh, and a stiff super kick. Oh, he rolls through. Needed a midsection, and this place is going crazy. Owens may have a path to win this championship and unseat the longest reign in this area's history. Oh, man, from the top. He's got him. 1, 2, new champion, no. Dang.
See the shock on Chase Owens' face. Everybody thought that was going to be the end of it, but no, Jason Kincaid some way, somehow finds a way.
And Kincaid is favoring his head. He may have a concussion after this one's over with here. Owens, he's got the momentum now. Can he put an end to it? Can he take home the Southeastern Championship and unseat this 4.5-year reign that Kincaid is currently on?
And it definitely looks like it may be the night that Jason Kincaid is going to lose this title. I've not seen him in this much trouble. He literally is having a hard time even getting to his feet.
As he, again, pulls himself up here by the ropes. Chase Owens, a rear waist lock, maybe going to go for a suplex of some sort. Want to use the ropes as a springboard. Kincaid lands on his feet. A German suplex folds him inside out. Gray with the Fireflies. And that's got to be it. 1. Oh, he kicked out at 1. What? Another one. Another Gray with the Fireflies. 1, 2, and he kicked out at 2. What the heck?
I've never seen anybody kick out of 2 of those.
Especially at 1. Wow, the third time be the charm.
It has to be.
Gray with the Fireflies for the 3rd time.
It has to be.
This is it.
No way.
1, 2, 3. No! God almighty! He kicked out at 2 and 9/10.
Look at the shock, the dismay on the face of Jason Kincaid. How can anybody kick out of 3 Grave of the Fireflies?
3 finishing maneuvers, and Owens' shoulder is up every single time. Incredible, and Kincaid is in amazement at what has just happened here.
This might be the first time I've ever seen that look on Jason Kincaid's face in a match, and the look is he is lost. He doesn't know what to do now.
Where is he going? Kincaid is...
He's walked over and got the belt.
He's got the championship, and he's walking toward the exit, the entrance. He's walking out of here.
Is he really leaving?
I have never in my day would I ever predicted Jason Kincaid to do this.
No.
To walk out.
Okay, he may be coming back.
He's walking down the aisle here. And he rolls back in the ring right before the referee hits a 10 count. And he's got the championship. Is he going to use it as a weapon? Smoke Carver. Yes, Smoke. He said, I'm not going to allow it. Oh, no! A pile driver!
Smoke Carver didn't see that.
1, 2, no! Holy cow! What in the match is not over. The match is not over.
What is going on?
There's music. Oh, never mind. And the Giant is on his way to the ring.
And Matt Rhodes, let's not forget.
Wait a minute. Brian Wayne. That's Brian Wayne in the ring. Brian Wayne is in the ring. We've not seen him around here in years. Brian Wayne. And he's got the stop sign. And he's come to the aid of Chase Owens. Oh, wait a minute! Off the skull with the stop sign! What the hell is Brian Wayne doing?
What business does Brian Wayne even have here?
And Owens busted upside the head with the stop sign. What the? Brian Wayne? Like I said, we've not seen him in years. And he, with the stop sign, off the skull of Chase Owens. He's got him by the throat. Oh my God. Choke slam all the way to hell. Oh my God. What? Brian, I can't. What's the meaning of this?
I'm not really sure, Matt Rhodes.
Oh no! Oh no! No! Don't do it! Don't do it! No!
Oh no!
Somebody stop him!
No!
Oh my God! A power driver on the stop sign! Good God Almighty! Oh my God! Get them men out of the ring! Get them out of there now!